Hello all. Today in this video lecture we will see resolution of a force. So the process of splitting a given force into two or more parts without changing its effect is called as resolution of a force. Splitting force into two or more parts without changing its effect is called as resolution of a force. So let us consider this A point, and here at A point this F force is acting, and consider this as x-axis and this vertical as y-axis. At origin this force is acting. Let us assume that A point is origin. So what we will do, we will split this and let us consider this angle as theta. This force F force makes an angle theta with horizontal. So we will split this force into two parts without changing effect of that force. How this force will come? Like this, F cos theta, and like this, F sin theta. So this F is nothing but the resolved force and that splitted, see, the force which is splitted into different parts is called as resolved force, and the parts into which the force splitted are called as components of force or resolutes. So these are components of force or resolutes, RESOLUTES. This is also component of force and resolutes. So this component, generally force is resolved into two types, two components. One is perpendicular or rectangular components, and second is non-perpendicular components. So in this lecture we will see perpendicular or rectangular components. Again consider same Cartesian coordinate, x-axis and y-axis. So what we will do here at point A, there is some force is acting, F force is acting, and it is making an angle theta with x-axis. So just split this F force into two components, as I told you recently. This will come as Fx and this will come as Fy. This is A point, and what we will do, we will consider this as B point, here at tip of this force as C point, and here at tip of this resolved Fy component as D point. And what we will do, we will just join this CD and form rectangle. This CD and this CB we will join and form one rectangle. Let us consider this as ABCD rectangle. And see, we will apply general geometry. You all know that we consider triangle ABC. This is triangle A. See my cursor of my pen, ABC. See here, ABC. And what we will do here, you all know that sin theta is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse. So here opposite side is BC upon hypotenuse is AC. And you see this is rectangle, so this BC is equal to dA. BC is equal to dA. So sine theta is equal to dA upon AC. And this dA is nothing but the Fy. See, this is Fy force. You can write it here. This is Fy force and this is Fx force. So sine theta is equal to dA is, see, this dA is Fy upon AC as it is. So AC, see, AC is also force F. This F you can write it here. So AC is force F. So from this equation, what we are able to write, Fy is nothing but the F sine theta. So we derive this one component as Fy is equal to F sine theta. Now what we will derive next, just take this as this side. Now we will see it. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Adjacent side is AB and hypotenuse is AC. So this AB is Fx, then AC is F. So cos theta is equal to Fx upon F. Therefore Fx is equal to F cos theta. So here this component is F cos theta and this component is F sin theta. So always remember that the component adjacent to the angle is always F cos theta. See, this component is adjacent to angle. Angle is theta. That's why it is F cos theta. Always cos will come there, F cos theta. And the other perpendicular component, F sin theta. So this F cos theta will also positive and this F sin theta will also positive. Because this is Cartesian coordinate and you all know that here in first coordinate there are plus plus sign will come, in second minus plus, in third minus minus, and in fourth plus minus. So if my force will be like this, then what will happen? My forces will resolve like this, and this will be plus, this will be minus, like this. Remember that. So here, if the force P is making an angle alpha with respect to y-axis, so see here, consider again this as x-axis and this as y-axis, and our force will be like this. So in this case, what will happen? Here force is making an angle. Okay, we will take it as alpha with vertical. So how you will resolve this force? Like this, perpendicular two components, and see that component adjacent to the angle is always cos. So here P cos alpha and here P sin alpha. Like that it will resolve. So if the component is acting towards right or upward, it is taken as positive, and the toward left or downward, it is taken as negative. Like this I told you. These are Cartesian coordinates. This is plus, plus, this is minus, minus, like this. So if your force will be like this, and if you will resolve it like this, then this force will come positive, this force will come positive. Either if your force will not like this, your force will be like this, P. So your this vertical force is positive, this force will be negative. Or else your force will be like that. If your force will be like this, then this is also negative component and this component will be negative. So remember that thing. Either see this again, see it meticulously. If your force will be like this, then how we will resolve it? Here it will be positive and here it will be negative, like this. And if my angle is like this, then with angle there near to that always cos come. So I think you understand this concept. So in our next video lecture we will see non-perpendicular or oblique components. Thank you very much.